Hello, this is Marsha Chan, and I'd like to introduce you to Part C exercises, modals, in particular, modals of possibility. In exercise C1, listening, please listen to track 16. Then choose the best sentence to complete each conversation. Check your choices with the answer key. C2, restating sentences with modals of possibility. Rewrite the underlined sentences using modals of possibility. For example, present and future modals of possibility. Let's look at number 1 together. Should I bring an umbrella? It's possible that it's going to rain today. How else can we express this idea, it's possible that it's going to rain today, by using a modal of possibility? We can say, it might rain today. It could rain today. It may rain today. Do these exercises on present and past modals of possibility, and then compare your sentences with those in the answer key. Exercise C3, expressing possibility about the present. Part A, read these situations. How many guesses, assumptions, and conclusions can you make? Write sentences with modals of present possibility. Add sentences to explain what you mean if necessary. Let's take a look at number 1. Gina is trying to call her sister, but every time she dials, she gets the wrong person. She's checked the number twice. Can you make some guesses, assumptions, and conclusions about this situation? Here's an example. Gina should be able to reach her sister if she has the right number. So this is a modal that's in the present time frame. Gina should be able to reach her sister if she has the right number. Her sister may have a new number. She may have a new number. It's possible that her sister has a new number. Her sister may have a new number. In Part B, choose 5 friends or family members. What do you think they might be doing right now? Might be doing. This is a modal expressing continuous action. Action right now. Write a few sentences about each person using modals of present possibility and give reasons for your ideas. For example, you could write, I think my father may be working in the yard. May be working. Present continuous modal. I think my father may be working in the yard. Why is that? Well, it's because I know he had to do some work there, and it's his day off today. If he isn't there, he's probably having a cup of coffee with my mom at home. So here are some possibilities. My father may be working in the yard, or if he isn't in the yard, he's probably having a cup of coffee with my mom at home. Another way to express he's probably having a cup of coffee is he may be having a cup of coffee. Now, please don't mix up may be, 2 words, with maybe. Maybe is an adverb meaning perhaps. So notice separate words. I think my father may be or might be working in the yard. He may be having a cup of coffee with my mom at home. So these are some examples. Give yourself some time to practice making sentences about possibility in the present time frame and compare your sentences with those in the answer key. Exercise C4, expressing possibility about the future. A. Consider the question below and think about your plans for the future. What are you sure you will do? What do you think you might do? Write 6 to 8 sentences about your plans. What plans do you have regarding your next vacation, your job, your free time, your hobbies, your home, your studies, your family? Practice writing sentences expressing possibility with modals about the future. For example, I'll definitely be going to Canada next year. I want to see Montreal. I should be hearing about a promotion at work soon. I should be hearing. If I get it, I'll have a lot more responsibility. I might take dance lessons if I if I can find a friend to come with me. Here are some examples. Now let's look at exercise C5, expressing possibility about the past. Read the situations and answer the questions that follow. Use past modals of possibilities. Number 1. You were having dinner at your friend Terry's house last night when she got a phone call. She grabbed her purse and then asked you if you had any money. You gave her $20. She said she had to go and ran out the door. What do you think happened? So evidently, your friend didn't have time to talk to you about it. She must have been in a hurry. What kinds of sentences might you say about this situation? Terry might have gotten a call from the police. Might have gotten, past modal. She might have gotten a call from the police. Someone she knows could have gotten arrested. Could have gotten. That is past modal. Well, a lot of things might have happened. For example, Terry might have gotten a call from her babysitter. Her daughter might have had an accident at home, and Terry must have had to leave in a hurry. So there are a lot of sentences that you could create based on the situations here. In exercise C6, thinking about meaning and use, you need to read each sentence and then read the statements that follow it. Check the sentence that is most likely to follow. Then check your choices with the answer key. Exercise C7, Speaking. Part A asks you to think about the questions and then write 1 or 2 statements about each problem. Of course, you want to use modals of possibility. What's the current situation like in your community? How has the situation changed? Or how is it changing? For example, the topic of pollution. You might write, "There's a lot of pollution in my community because there are too many cars on the street. It's going to get worse because they're opening a new mall, so even more cars will come into the area." Now, let's take a look at some other parts. In Part B, you need to think about one of the problems that you feel strongly about and discuss the questions and write statements. For example, what are the possible causes of this situation? What could or should have been done in the past? Could have been, should have been. What should or must be done now? What should be done now? What should be done now or in the future? What must be done now or in the future? Think about these. Write some sentences to practice using modals and phrasal modals. For example, the highways are too crowded. The traffic must come from people driving through the neighborhood to avoid the highway. All the new construction could be happening because, and then you can finish your sentences. There should have been better city planning. The highways could have been modernized years ago. I think a law should be past to do something. All right, these are some examples. Now, go practice writing some sentences of your own.